Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome to CBF with Fletch. I'm Fletch, your host, again joined this week by the beast from the east, the Crokinator, the blonde bomb,
Wow.
three-time guest slash host of CBF, AP.
Great to be here.
Welcome aboard.
Thanks, Fletch.
Different location today. AP, would you like to explain why we are in front of a ball diamond by the arena?
Yeah, exactly. So it's not so much what's back there, it's what's back over there, which you can't see, but this is the location of the World Championships of Crokinole.
And did we come to watch?
We came to play.
We came to play.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. We played in doubles. For those that are not familiar with the game of Crokinole, it's kind of shuffleboard. It's a table board, table game. You're shooting discs into the middle hole for 20 points. You're trying to take out the opponent's discs. Kind of like maybe a board version of curling.
Yeah, it's a beautiful blend of curling and shuffleboard.
It's a beautiful blend.
Yeah.
It's been around since the 1800s.
For a world competition, like, I figure this is probably the last realistic athletic opportunity I have for international competition.
Right.
Here we are.
Right. We are just awaiting the results. I think, probably played the best Crokinole we've ever played, but the competition's pretty steep and we might not get a first round.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. The contingent from Saskatchewan, they put us center place.
Yeah.
We did better than expected with the team from Hungary.
Yeah. So, just found out we missed going to the second round. The funny thing is, when we looked at the leaderboard on the screen, we did not see our names. Not sure what we thought. However, when we did talk to the score person, we realized that we'd forgotten to put our name on the scorecard.
The lady says there was one card that didn't have a name on there. That wouldn't have been yours, would it? That was us.
Thankfully, we did not make it to the second round because I don't know if they would have let us in.
That would have been something.
It's always those little things. Usually stuff that happens is because of like a little O-ring breaks or something. It's just the little details.
Yeah. We're detail guys. How did we miss that?
It's the difference between us being great or just really good.
Yeah. You're right. It's the difference between being really good, really, really good, and great.
That's right. It's just a little, like putting your name on a scorecard. Personally, if I was running this operation, I would have had it like a computer printout.
Yeah.
Built right onto it. So we take that right out of the equation.
Yeah.
Because I don't. Well, today we were the only ones that did that, but
it's gotta happen.
I'm guessing it's happened before.
Yeah.
So
to some of the greats, I'm sure.
Before I reveal today's beer, it's a bit of a story, so you got to stay with me on this one to see how I've come up with the beer. A high school teacher that both AP and I had in the 80s by the name of Joe Fulop just recently passed away at the age of 78. He was a good teacher, but his claim to fame later in life was he's a three-time World Crokinole Champion. There are no Crokinole beers that I could find, although I did come up with the idea that if I had my own brewery, I think I'd start a Crokinole beer. It'd be a stout, and I'd call it shooting for 20s or shooting 20s, something like that. I think it's got a nice ring. Another high school teacher we had, Ron Bogart, he was a football coach, hockey coach. His son is one of our best friends, Bogie. So Ron taught with Joe. Bogie's a good friend of ours. And I found this beer, so in an indirect kind of way, it's a tribute to Crokinole and my friend Bogie. It is called Bogie.
Ooh, nice.
It's called Bogie. This one's for you, Bogie. Actually, Ron and Joe, this one's for you also. It is from Calabogie Brewery. It is a West Coast IPA. The ABV is 5.5%. I've never been to Calabogie.
I haven't either.
You know where Calabogie is?
I don't.
Okay, Calabogie, viewer, is in outside of Ottawa. I'm gonna guess that it is citrusy. I did not bring glasses. I do like to drink my beer in glass,
We'll make it work.
but we are kind of doing a tailgate. I did look for a tailgate beer too. I couldn't find one. But we are kind of tailgating, so I don't know glasses and tailgating.
No,
Doesn't really go.
no, that's wrong.
All right, let's open her up and see what we got.
Yeah, citrusy. You can smell it.
It says, actually on the can, citrus, pine, rounded bitterness. It's brewed in small batches, Calabogie Brewing Company. So, I said to Joe and to Ron and to Bogie, this one's for you guys. Cheers.
Cheers.
What do you think?
Starts out smooth. It does. A little bite at the end, but in the middle there's, yeah, it's fruit. It's got some fruit. It says pine. I'm not picking up the pine that much, but
I don't know. Have you ever thought, when you're drinking a beer, I'd really like some pine in my beer?
can't say that I have, really. But I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah, pine. That's a interesting. Now that I think about it,
I wonder who stumbled on that. Walking through the forest,
probably
carrying a beer,
yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Reached down, grabbed some pine stuff.
I'm guessing a canoe trip.
Yeah, that's right. Definitely canoe trip.
Okay, out of 5, what are you gonna rate that one?
I'd give that at least high 3s, 4. Okay. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. I like it. How about you?
I'm going 3.5. I kind of had that number in my head even before I opened up the beer.
Yeah.
AP, thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me, Fletch. Cheers.
Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next week. Appreciate it. Cheers from Tavistock, Ontario. Is it similar? Is it similar to the Olympics or the Boston Marathon?
No, it's not quite as rigorous, but you know, when you think about world competition, there's got to be a bit of a barrier to entry. So, I don't know, it was about a 4-step process. You got to print the piece of paper.
Yes.
You got to fill out.
Not everybody has printers either.
No, you got to fill out the piece of paper. You got to sign the piece of paper, and then the really tough part is to send the check. Well, I guess you got to mail it too, so that's 5 cents.
Right. And it's it's $14, so it's not for everybody.
You got to make the money.
You really do. And for those that just try to do electronic signatures these days, I don't think they will be accepted. You need a printer, you need a piece of paper, you need a pen.
Yeah. See, it's
and
right.
$14.
Yeah.
AP and I were just talking about how we were joking about how you qualify for the World Championships. And it's easy to get into, but don't discount the fact that people take it pretty seriously. There are 2 different divisions. We play in the, let's call it the semi-pro.
Semi-pro, yeah.
We're not quite, maybe we're Division 2.
Yeah, it's like Division 2 college sports.
Hence the reason that we could sit out here and have a beer. This is what I want to mention about Joe Fulop. Playfully known as the Wayne Gretzky of corporate.
I would think so.
Also, and this happened to us a couple times today, is when you get your butt handed to you in a game, it's been known as you got Fulop. So we got Fulop a couple times.
Did we follow up anybody?
Well, the last team we Fulop them.
Yeah.
And there was the second round, we Fulop that too. I'm slightly disappointed. A little shout out to the Fenwick Finger Blasters, who are not represented here.
Where are they?